To pass the ASQ Six Sigma Black Belt exam, you need to dive deep into the actual mechanics of the questions you will face on the screen. First, you must understand that this exam tests application and analysis. It is far more than a simple test of memory. Do not expect to see a test full of straightforward definition style questions. You must know how to apply Six Sigma tools to complex real world situations. If you do not have practical project experience, these scenario based questions will be extremely difficult. Second, be prepared for scenario blocks. There will be instances on the exam where you are given a single paragraph of project background, a data set, or a piece of statistical software output. And the next two or three questions will be based entirely on that same data. Third, many questions focus specifically on what the black belt should do next. It is not enough to simply understand a tool. You must understand the sequential relationship of the DMAIC methodology. For example, if a question places you in the measure phase, you must know exactly what inputs you need, what tools to use, and what your final output must be before you can legitimately move into the analyze phase. Fourth, let us talk about the math. While you will absolutely need to perform manual calculations for things like rolled throughput yield, DPMO, or probability, a massive portion of the statistical questions will test your interpretation skills. The exam will frequently provide the calculated data, such as a completed ANOVA table or a control chart, and ask you to interpret the p value or evaluate the stability of the process. Focus heavily on understanding the concepts behind the math, not just the arithmetic itself. Fifth, project management and Six Sigma terminology rely heavily on acronyms. While the exam typically spells out the full term, such as failure mode and defects analysis, instead of just FMEA, you must instantly recognize both the acronym and the full term to avoid confusion under pressure. Finally, I highly recommend using the tools built into the Prometric testing software. You can use the mark and review feature to flag difficult questions and come back to them before you submit your final exam. You can also use the software to strike through the options you know are incorrect. Physically crossing out the distractors is a powerful psychological trick that clears the noise and helps you focus entirely on the right answer. I have provided these guidelines as a downloadable file. Please click on the link in the description below to get your copy. Understanding the core philosophies and exam hacks we just covered is your first step. But your ultimate goal is not just learning theory, it is passing the exam, securing your ASQ certified Six Sigma Black Belt, and stepping into that elite tier of quality leaders. To get there, you must train your brain to dismantle real, high stakes scenario under pressure. My name is Rahul Iyer. As a Master Black Belt with over 2 decades of experience, I have trained more than 1 million students and certified over 100,000 professionals globally. When it comes to conquering the ASQ exam, you are in safe hands. That is exactly why I built my complete ASQ Black Belt simulation exam course. This is not just a test bank, it is a tactical training program. Plus, it is a fully CPD accredited course, meaning you will also earn valuable CPDs, CEUs, PDCs, and PDUs. Inside, you are getting an absolute arsenal, over 200 specific knowledge nuggets, crystal clear scenario translations, and my strict alphabetical breakdown of exactly why every single distractor is a calculated trap. I show you the exact mechanics of how to eliminate the noise and confidently select the right answer every single time. Do not risk nearly $600 in exam fee by walking into that Prometric center untested. Grab the full course using the link in the description, master the mechanics, and go claim your black belt. I will see you in the course.